Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at All Seasons Arena here in Mankato. It is senior night for the Scarlets. We are going to be recognizing our seniors before the game. We'll let the boys warm up, and they'll have a brief little program before we get the ice cleared and cleaned for the start of the game. Scarlets are going to be hosting the Spartans of Rochester, Mayo. They'll be skating in green and I don't know. We not quite call that yellow, but we'll not quite white. We'll just call it green. And Scarlets will be skating in white with red accents today. Our seniors, on who we're going to be celebrating today. Number 1, Mason Shriver. Number 9, Jackson Zimmerman. Number 10, Jackson Starkey. Number 14, Braden Keach. Number 20, Jaden Reddy. Number 23, Isaac Ullman. And number 25, Logan Nelson. So those are our seniors. We'll have a brief little program. I'm going to actually go down because I have a senior that's going to be recognized today. So I'm going to just have the camera over on that sheet of ice, something like that. And then I'll turn the mic on that hopefully will pick up the broadcast so that you guys can hear it. We got about 6 minutes left of warm-ups, and then that's what we'll do. Just give you that so you can see those boys warm up. Just give you a brief little overview of what we got coming up this next week. The boys will skate. We'll have the JV crosstown rivalry game. Will be Monday night. So we'll have both girls and boys JV Monday night. We'll be broadcasting both of those. It'll be Mankato West versus Mankato East JV. Girls will go at 5:30. Boys will go at about 7:15. And so we'll do that Monday night. And then Tuesday, we'll have the varsity. So girls varsity will skate at 5:30, followed by boys varsity at 7:15 on Tuesday. So that is what we have coming up on Monday and Tuesday of this week. And so you can take a look for those broadcasts. I think I may actually have a color commentator that will join me for that broadcast. Nate Fuller is usually pretty good about doing those crosstown rivalry games. We've done a bunch of those. And typically, we'll do the basketball games. We'll do the football games. We've talked about doing swimming. That's a little bit more of a challenge. I think there's a good chance that we'll be actually doing the adaptive floor hockey team, which usually makes a trip to the state tournament every year. They have a game, I believe it's Monday afternoon, so we'll potentially be broadcasting that one as well. So you'll be taking a look for some of those programming options for you this upcoming week. I could probably tell you what else we have going on. Most of those games are listed on the YouTube channel. So I gave you Monday, Tuesday. Let me see if I can give you the rest of the week real quick here as we've got some time. So we will be, I believe, we head to Rochester for a game against Rochester Century on Thursday. And then the following Tuesday, we should be hosting Farmington on that Tuesday. And then we've got Minnesota River. That gives us the next couple of games. If you want to see the full schedule, I've posted all of those games on the YouTube page, so you can take a look there. If you want more details, you can check out the Big 9 calendar, and that'll give you some more information as well. Down to about 3 minutes. The boys working on their warm-ups. The JV team just skated to a 4-0 loss against Mayo. The game was a little bit closer than that. The third period, the boys pulled their goalie with about 3 minutes left, and as Spartans were able to get an empty netter, and then shortly thereafter, they had a rebound that went over the shoulder of Andrew King, the JV goalie, to make it 4-0. So shout out to all those fans that are tuning in from out of state. I know we've got some of the Keach fans that are out there in Arizona, and also some Keach fans that are down in the Caribbean. I'm not sure if they're tuned in yet, but shout out to you. We love and appreciate your efforts to, even while on a cruise, tune in to watch the boys play. I know we've got some people in upstate New York watching as well. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to take a pause, step away, and just take a look at what we've got coming up as far as programming, because I'm pretty sure all the senior parents need to make their way down to the ice, but I'm going to go check on that. So stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to All Season Freedom. We are here to celebrate and recognize our seniors and our parents for Mankato, Wisconsin. First, a quick message from the coaches. Dear Mason, Jackson, Raymond, children, Jaden, Isaac, and Jacob, is to celebrate you and all your hard work, dedication, and commitment, not just to the West Mankato West hockey program, but to the game of hockey. Think back to when you first started playing. All those early mornings with mom and dad getting you ready to hop on the ice, no worries in the world and smile on your face. It takes a lot of sacrifice from those in your life who love you most to find you the opportunity even today to celebrating your hockey careers. Don't forget that this type of gratitude for the people about your life is in mind to help you find success wherever it may lie. Thank you for all your giving to our coaching staff, our program, our Mankato West, and Mankato hockey community, and most importantly, for your teammates as we head down the home stretch of your high school hockey career. Always carry with you the discipline it takes to do things the right way, show the things you can, and face adversity head on with perseverance and grit. You're prepared for the next journey of your life more than you know. And the lessons you've learned playing the greatest game in the world will always be there to help guide you to the successes you will achieve. Always remember, once a starlet, always a starlet. We are proud of the coaching staff. To lead us out here are your Mankato West seniors. Number one on your program, number one in your hearts, Mason Schreiber, goalie. That's not even the lumberjack because it was his most favorite tournament ever. His plans at high school are to play baseball, for university, majoring in business administration with a pre-law track. Next up is Jackson Zimmerman, number 9. Forward. Parents are Nicole and Bob Nelson and Paige and Josh Liberty. His best friend in Compton are all the high school youth tournaments, and his plans after high school are to go to college and major in biology. Next is Jackson Starkey, number 10, forward. Parents are Dennis and Janet Starkey. His best memory in high school hockey is the 2024 tournament when all the teams pictures show. After high school, his plan is to become an electrician. Next to Brady number 14 forward. Parents are Jenny and Cynthia. His best memory of hockey is Taco Bell anime. If you were there, you know. And you got to know the Falls Police Department. His plan for high school is to attend power line school. Thank you for reminding us of that, Brady. So next up is Aaron number 20 defense. His parents are Tia and Sean Reddy. His best memory of hockey is United States, and his plans for after high school are to work and to go to college. Haley Bowman, 23 is next. He plays forward, and his parents are Liz and Mark Allman. His best hockey memory is every league tournament, and his plan after high school is to study engineering at university. Next up is Logan Nelson, the 25, forward. Parents are Mindy and Elliot Nelson. His best hockey memory is Grayson playing hockey tournament, and his plan information is to attend SDSU for data science. Team manager, parent of Biggie and Justin King. His best hockey related memory is the far number tribute is a short, and his plan after high school is going to nursing school, staying involved around the ring, and making some music. As they finish with their picture here, let's take a moment to stand and give it a pause to recognize our outstanding seniors and their parents who have certainly advanced our program and helped each of our sons. We wish them nothing but the very best in the future. Makes you happy, that's great.
Okay, we're back. That was our seniors. A little emotional. Been watching that kid play hockey since he was 4. Here he is, his senior year. Not sure what I'm going to do with all my extra time once this season is over. Been chasing this kid around these rinks for many years. So we got the Zamboni out. We're getting a fresh sheet of ice. We'll get the boys out here in about 13 minutes for starting lineups, and then we'll get started here on Parents Night. All right, we've got the senior moms leading the boys out. Jenny Keach, Liz Allman, Tia Reddy, Paige Zimmerman, Nicole Hudson. Oh, goodness. Angie Shriver and Dallas Starkey. Those are the moms out there leading the charge. A little nervous. Some of those moms haven't had skates on in a few years. I know Liz Allman hasn't had her skates on for at least 2 years, but hey, kudos to those ladies for staying out there on their skates.
All seasons are rated for today's $6,000 hockey game in visiting Rochester, Mayo Spartans, and your Mankato West Scarlets. Stay there, stay there. Is being played on the rules, we have some same kind of league. Provide a fair play against athletes, coaches, and spectators. We ask that spectators promote good sportsmanship by fair play and by showing respect for all participation and attention. Now let's make the starting lineups. First from the Spartans, in the old number 35, Jordan Grant. That defense going forward. Bill Miller on the right. Running in center, number 22. Yeah. Gavin Clark. Max Miller.
Good.
Get out. Your number 20. I think we have to our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Got the starting lineup squared away. It's going to be Ricky Enner at center, Isaac Ullman at wing, Braden Keach at wing, Brady Schmidt on D. Oh, gosh, who do they have? Who else was it? Brooks Bockel on D, and Mason Schreiber in net. Those are your starters for today. Boys will be skating against the Spartans of Rochester, Mayo. And we are set for puck drop. The boys in their traditional huddle around their goalie and around the net. And we are set to get things going here at All Seasons Arena here in Mankato. And Keach, tried to keep onside. Allman stretching the leg to stay onside, and Keach had the puck poked away, so the boys are coming offside. We'll try that face-off one more time. And the far dot in neutral ice with Ricky Enner at center. Gets it to the boards. Bockel missed it. Allman and Keach went on. Allman lost his edge and then taken down by a Spartan. Allman trying to hold it in, and Mayo gets it out to neutral ice. Ready with it. Ready to the boards. Tried to feed it over. Ready takes a hit by number 14 or 24. And now Enter gets it. Puck dangerous. And a good poke by Ready to get it out of the slot. Mayo holds, gets it down low. Mayo to the slot. And Relgi throws it in a neutral ice. That's a high stick call, so we'll get a stoppage of play and a puck drop. I think we'll probably take it into the Spartan end. Take it this way. And they're going to blow that one dead. They're going to try that again. We're going to kick Mayo out of the circle. We'll get somebody else in there for him. Enter, wins it back. Nope, sorry, that was Dorzik. He's got Tosh and Cox with him. And puck comes out. Dorzik in neutral ice. Gets it to Bockel. Bockel sets it to Tosh. Tosh touches it up, gets it into the zone. And around the boards, Mayo's going to reverse. A shot through traffic by Bockel and kicked to the boards by the goalie. Tosh trying to feed it to Dorzik. Puck still loose. Tosh trying to get to it. And Mayo's going to throw it to the near boards. Bockel trying to get there. And Dorzik backs him up. And puck comes out to neutral ice. Cox there. Dorzik still battling for it. Cox battling for it. Mayo gets it out. Number 29 gets it out, throws it into the scarlet end. Allman looking for a stretch pass. Schmidt takes it around and misses the opportunity. Schmidt's going to skate it through neutral ice. Going to skate it in. From the dot, shot goes off the post and wide to the far point where Reddy tried to get it deep. Mayo intercepted, and they're coming the other way. Enter with a good poke check to break it up. Now Keach battling for it. Allman waiting for the puck to come out, and Mayo throws it all the way down. Schmidt with it now. And Schmidt feeds it to Keach. Keach touches it up and gets it in the zone. He's going to go after it. Down low. Rochester lost an edge. It goes down. Allman. And now Enter gets to it. And out to neutral ice. Ready off the referee's. Almost looked like it was his helmet. Another one off of his helmet. Goodness. And now Rewitzer from behind the net, getting chased, feeds it to Grassman. Grassman fed it over to Allman. Or I'm sorry, that was Matson. And now Schreiber is going to play it along the boards for Grassman. Grassman trying to feed it to Matson. And Mayo holds. Halstead lost his edge in the center. Matson lost his edge. That ice is slippery. Imagine that. Bockel trying to get to it. Halstead comes back, throws it in, takes a hit. Mayo's goalie's going to touch it up. Bockel down low with it. Around to the point, nobody there, as defense was in the middle of a line change. Now Schmidt with it. Schmidt off the boards, trying to find Bockel, and Mayo's able to throw it into the zone. Grassman trying to feed it out. Oh, poked to Tosh. Jacoby's got Grassman with him. Tosh into the zone, trying to get into the slot. Oh my gosh, the puck just out of the reach of Grassman on the rebound from a goalie save in the crease. And Brelge throws it in. Tosh got to check up. He does. And now Tosh going after it in the far corner. Dorzik comes in to grab the puck, trying to get it loose. He does. Throws it to the point. Nobody there. That's going to go all the way down. And Schreiber's going to have to play that. He's going to play it to Reddy. Reddy looking for a breakout pass. Almost intercepted. Dorzik with it. Dorzik's got a man on him. Takes him off the puck. And Mayo coming the other way. Allman giving chase. And Mayo deflected by Brelge. Shot didn't make it through. Now Allman with it. Allman and Cox together on the blue line. Allman into the zone, poked away, but is going to get it. Throws it into the slot. Cox couldn't find it. Allman trying to find Enter in the slot, and Ricky couldn't get his stick on it. And now back to neutral ice. Bockel with it. Bockel over to Schmidt. Schmidt just out of the reach of Enter, and that's going to be an icing. So we'll take it back into the Scarlet end. Shots on goal, I have no idea. Actually, let me look real quick. I'll see, because I have not counted those shots. Hey, how many shots you got there? All right. So the official shot count is 1-0 so far. 5 minutes into the game. Some good looks for the Scarlets, just nothing on net. Now Bockel with it, back in the Scarlet end. Bockel leaves it for Schmidt. Grady, oh, he's got a stretch pass. Tried to find Keach, couldn't do it. Allman tried to get to it at 17 with some good stick work, but Schmidt steals it from him. Poked away and up into the Mayo bench for stoppage of play with 11:39 left to go, first period. Matson on the faceoff. He's got Hattlestead and Grassman with him. Reddy and Rewitzer on D. Back to Reddy. I wish Jaden would have taken a shot there. All right, Hattlestead with it. Going to feed it over, trying to get it to Rewitzer. Now Matson going after it. They're going to call a cross check. I think that's going to be on Matson. No, it's going to be on number 4 for Mayo. So Scarlets will go on a power play. We'll put number 4 in the box for 2 minutes, and we'll set up our power play unit. It'll be Dorzik on the dot. He's got Cox, Bockel, Tosh, and Schmidt out there for the power play unit. Schmidt couldn't hold the point, and it's going to go all the way back. Tosh is going to pick it up. Tosh with it. Tosh lost it or left it for Dorzik. Dorzik now with it. Dorzik into neutral ice through traffic and comes in offside. So we'll get a neutral ice face off. We'll get a line change. Out comes Keach, Allman. Enter Reddy and Schmidt out for the second power play unit. Let's see if they can gain some offensive advantage here with 1:30 left in the power play. Reddy with it from behind the net. Going to leave it for Grady. Grady's going to skate it into neutral ice. He's trying to get around. Gets around one, poked away by the second player, and then cleared into neutral ice all the way down. Schreiber, stretch pass to Enter. Enter trying to get around one. Left for Schmidt. Grady from the dot, shot, pad, save, goalie. Schmidt to Keach in the slot. Couldn't find it. Ready, holds, down for enter, over to Allman, comes, dangerously out. They say it's in. Brelji's now Allman with it. Allman gets around one. Oh, just out of his reach and poked away. Brelji missed it. So down to 40 seconds in the power play. Not much offense generated so far. Keach trying to get it in, poked away, and then Mayo's able to clear up into the rafters. So that'll get us, should be a puck drop in the Spartan end. There's 2 seconds left. Dorzik on the draw. Mayo gets it. They're going to tie it up down on the boards. Dorzik there to pick it up. Dorzik out to the point for Schmidt. Schmidt down to Dorzik. Dorzik up top. Down low for Tosh from the dot. Blocked by number 17, trying to clear the puck. Now Cox with it. Brody's going to skate it along. We got 7 seconds left. Going to leave it for Schmidt. Schmidt from the dot. Tough angle and glove grab by the goalie. Dorzik on the draw. 3 seconds left on the kill. Mine says 1. I'm not sure why my clock is off, but Mayo gets bumped from the dot. Out to the point for Bacco. Bacco looking for an angle and right to the goalie. Good save made. I think Dorzik was in the slot trying to get a redirect and a screen, and the goalie grabbed it. So power play for the Scarlets is over, and we're back to full strength, both teams. Dorzik back to Bacco. Dorzik looking for the puck. Mayo gets it out. Bacco, the nice back check to break it up. Now Dorzik trying to find it. Thrown over to the far side. Mayo through traffic and poked away by Tosh. Tosh taking off the puck. And Mayo coming the other way. Schmidt gets in front of it. Reddy goes back for it in the far corner. Reddy. Nice little reverse by Reddy. To Cox. Brody gets it to the blue line. Dorzik looking for it. Brody looking for it. Reddy picks it up and is going to get it deep into the zone. And here comes Tosh looking for it. Tosh can't get to it. Mayo throws it to the corner. Now Tosh from behind the net. He's got to enter in the slot. And now Cox. And there's a delayed penalty on Mayo. So we'll go back on the power play with 8:31 left in the first period. And they're going to put number 7 in. Number 7, he was one of their best skaters for the JV team. So he's going to go in on, I didn't see what the call was, but we'll hear it in a minute. Keach there, gets it to enter down low, gets off the puck. Now Allman ties it up. It comes out. Schmidt with it. 2 minutes for hooking on number 7. Oh, down low, missed it. Now Keach goes for it, feeds it to Reddy. It was a little hot, and Reddy hits to the far corner. Ties his man up, and Allman comes in and grab the puck. Out to the, no, I thought he was going to go to the point. He reverses. Tried to find enter in the slot. Now Schmidt down low. Grady looking for an angle. Deflected off onto the boards. Now Keach with a nice touch. Keach down low. Keach trying to find Allman. Mayo there to get a stick on it, and they're able to clear. Now Schreiber looking for a stretch pass. Got Allman on the blue line. Feeds it to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to take it into neutral ice and into the zone. Throws it to the boards for Allman. Allman to it. Nice move by Allman to get loose. And now Keach battling for it. Mayo battles through that hit by Keach, and he's still with it. Gets it to the center ice. Taken down by Cox, no call. And now Dorzik with it from Tosh. Dorzik with space to skate. Keaton trying to get through the boards, denied by Mayo. Mayo all the way around. Allman on the boards, holds, throws it down low for Bockel. Bockel, Dorzik to Tosh. Trying to get the puck loose. Mayo doing a good job of disrupting and holding. Now, Dorzik with it. Dorzik. Allman trying to get loose in the slot and can't. The post by Tosh. Bockel now to Dorzik. Dorzik back to Bockel. Bockel looking for an angle. Tosh with a wraparound. Well, a spin, more like a spin than a wraparound. Now, ready with a shot to the goalie. And then Allman. Allman avoided a hit by one of them, and then another one comes in and takes Allman down, and I think he's going to take them both. Roughing, he was accosted. So they took them both. So offsetting, so Scarlets will have 5 on the ice, and Mayo will have 4 because they got number 7 in the box for one more second. And that'll be an icing that they'll call. So we'll go back into the Spartan end. Unbelievable. Oh, Keats looking for a shot, couldn't do it. And number 7 coming the other way with it and gets it in. Schreiber throws it on the far side for Bockel. Bockel to Keach. Keach now with it. So they gave Isaac a 2-minute for slashing. I didn't see him have an opportunity to slash because he literally was tackled in the crease. But, you know, I might be a little partial because that's my kid. But whatever. We're going to puck drop here. Center ice. Dorzik wins it. Ready into the zone. And a good hold by Cox. Tosh with it down low now. Tosh for behind the net. Looking to get loose. Going to leave it for Reddy. Reddy skates it down. Looking for an angle. No angle there. Feeds it for Dorzik. Down low for Cox. Brody out to the point for Rewitzer. Rewitzer down low for Cox. Brody battling for it. Dorzik's going to grab it. Dorzik taken off the puck by Rochester. Number 11 battling for it out to the point. Rewitzer through traffic. Doesn't make it through. Someone looking for it. And Keaton Dorzik finds a rebound and the back of the net to get the Scarlets a 1-goal lead. No idea how many shots we have on goal, but I'll give it 3-2 right now. Keaton Dorzik with the cleanup goal to find the back of the net with 5:18 left, first period. Coming out for the Scarlets, we're going to have Joe Matson on the dot. He's got Grassman and Hattlestead with him, and Bockel and Schmidt on D. Mayo trying to get it loose. Hattlestead gets it into the zone. Mayo's going to pick it up. A Schmidt with a pinch. Can't find it, and Mayo's able to clear, but Hattlestead's there to pick it up at neutral ice. Brody Cox and Blake Rewitzer with the assist to the Dorzik goal. Oh, Madsen just got stood up by number 40. Joey gets up, shaking his head, kind of dust off the cobwebs after that hit. I think Joe was looking for a shot, and number 40 said hello before Joe could get the shot off. Now, Baco gets it to neutral A. Starkey giving chase. Now, Keats trying to get in front of it. 8 brings it into the zone. Gives a wrister and a blocker save by Schreiber. And Keats got a piece of it in neutral ice. No ice. As Mayo's number 10 trying to skate it around. And Starkey got a piece of it to keep it in the zone. Now, Mayo's number 4 bringing it in. Borderline offside, but the linesman wasn't in a spot to see it. And now Starkey trying to get it loose. Oh my gosh. Keach hit a kid so hard. Number 4 lost his helmet, and they're going to call that a penalty. I would say maybe number 4 needs to put the chin straps on because that wasn't that bad of a hit, but it draws the penalty. No, it does not draw a penalty. So good, no call. But number 4 did lose his helmet, but it didn't look as bad as it actually. Not bad enough to get someone's helmet off, but some of these boys don't wear their helmets real tight. As I know, Grady and Brody wear their helmets pretty loose for the Scarlets. Now, Josh trying to get to it. Oh, he's not going to be able to get to it in time, and that'll be an ice. So we'll take it back into the Scarlet end for a drop. Sorry, I was on mute that whole time. I can't get it open. Sorry, I was on mute that whole time. My bad. All right, Matson. Out to the point. Number 2, through traffic, gets through traffic, hits Schreiber, and Schreiber's just going to love that. Thank you. Rewitzer putting pressure, ties his man up. Backel ready, trying to get it loose. Sorry, not ready. That's enter. And that shot goes around to the far boards. And Allman's able to clear. That's going to go all the way down. They're going to call that an ice. So we'll try that back again down in the Scarlet end. And Tosh with it, trying to get it loose. And he does get it in a neutral ice. Mayo's number 8 is going to pick it up, throws it on the far side for 27. Misses the puck. And Brody gets it in and then gets hit. And now Tosh trying to get to it. It's going to come all the way out to the near point for Backel. Backel over to Tosh or Schmidt. Schmidt from the top of the circle. hits the glass and around. Dorzik gets it down low for Brody. Brody takes a hit. Brody looks like he's skating a little slow. Hopefully he's okay. And Dorzik, 2 cocks. Oh, Bockel, come on. Brooks Bockel with a shot. Rebound comes around. Brody out to the point for Schmidt. Schmidt from the top of the circle. Blocked by number 21. Bockel hustling back. Bockel gets a piece of it, breaks up the breakaway. Oh, Allman, that pass was a little too hot for Allman. He gets it, touches it up, but Rochester's going to be able to clear the zone. And Keach giving chase, poked away by Brelgy. Mayo, deflection goes right to Schreiber. Schreiber has to make a pad save. Oh, a flick right up to Keach, just out of Braden's reach and couldn't get a shot off. And now enter to Brelgy. Brelgy trying to hold, and Rochester coming out. Feeds it over, number 25 into the zone. Shot goes wide to the left and around the boards. Keach was trying to feed it to enter, coming through. Couldn't get it. And they're going to call that an ice. He was pretty darn close to the center line, but they say no, they're going to call it an icing. So 32 seconds left in first period. Scarlets with a 1-goal lead. I'll get you an update on shots here momentarily as we get to intermission. So Dorzik taking the face off. He's got Cox and Tosh with him. Bockel and Schmidt on D. Schmidt with it. Throws it around the boards for Tosh. Tosh trying to get it loose. Dorzik gets it. Goes out to neutral ice. Bockel's going to pick it up. Brooks into the zone. Looking for a shot. Feeds it over to Dorzik in the slot. Dorzik. Schmidt! I think that may have hit the helmet of the goalie. Good hold by Tosh. Tosh taken down. No call. Cox gives a hit in the corner. And that'll take it to the end of the first period with the Scarlets with a 1-goal lead going into the first intermission. We'll get a fresh sheet of ice. We'll get a 13-minute intermission. Four to 8 are the shots on goal. We're going to do a little walkabout, and we'll see you back here in 13 minutes. Go grab a snack, grab a drink, feed your dogs, pet your goldfish, do what you need to do. We'll see you back here in 13 minutes. All right, here come your Scarlets. Making their way down the stairs, then onto the ice. Led by the goalie, number 1, Mason Schreiber. Boys will come out, check their edges. We'll let the ice set up a little bit. They got a couple wet spots out there. We'll let that set up a little bit as the boys stretch and check their edges. And then we'll get this second period underway. Yeah, I think we're ready for the Starlets starting out. The second period, it's going to be Keaton Dorzik on the face-off with Brody Cox and Jacoby Tosh. Defensive pairing of Brooks Bockel and Grady Schmidt. And Dorzik wins it back to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to get it into the zone. Whoa! Schmidt's stick goes in and hits back up. And we're going to get a penalty on Dorzik. So Dorzik's going to go in for a hold, maybe? We'll see what they call, but 20 seconds in, Keaton's going to go for 2 minutes for a trip. We'll go back into the Scarlet end, and Scarlets will have to do a penalty kill here right away in the second period. Out there on the kill, it's going to be Keach on the dot. I think he's got Bockel, Allman. Isaac, Passer. And no such luck. Isaac, go! Okay, come on. Number 20 gives a big hit in the corner. No call. Isaac, I think he may have got hit in the tenders. Isaac went to the bench quickly after that hit. And now Tosh putting pressure on the goalie. And Driver plays it around. And Tosh gets it loose. And held by Mayo, and number 40 banned on a pass. And it's going to go to the near boards where Keach is there. Keach is going to get it loose out to neutral ice. And Bockel off to the races trying to get to it. And enter, plays it over to Schmidt. Schmidt throws it all the way down. There's a high stick. And Mayo's going to touch up, so that'll be a high stick penalty. High stick. All right, now enter on the face-off. Allman back out there, so good to see that he's out there skating again. And now number 10 gets it into the zone all the way around the boards. Ready, trying to get to it. Mayo down low, shot blocked by Rewitzer. And Mayo's able to set up their power play. 29 from the top of the circle, shoots wide to the right and all the way around. 10 holds at the point. And Reddy's going to get that and throw it down. And Enter's going to skate it down as fast as he can. Mayo, goalie clears to neutral ice. Allman putting pressure. And Scarlet penalty has expired. Allman's got space. The skate's got Keach on the blue line. Allman around, dishes it over to Keach, hits him in the skate and couldn't get his stick on it. And Mayo able to clear. Ready. And Rewitzer on D. Driver's going to touch that up. Plays at the far boards. Mayo there to pick it up. Hattlestead got a stick on it. Mayo's able to hold. Shot deflected, goes wide to the right of the goal. And Rewitzer out to the point, number 2, looking for an angle, gets through. Schreiber puts it behind the net. Shot, stick save, Schreiber. Hattlestead gets it to neutral ice. Mathen going after it. Mathen can't get to it. Now Ready. Mayo throws it in. Schreiber throws it along the boards for Grassman. Grassman with it, feeds it to Madsen. Madsen trying to get it. He's tackled by number 5. No call. These refs are going to let these boys play. Schreiber along the boards. Misses Grassman. And Rewitzer clears all the way down. They're going to say no ice. So Mayo trying to get the puck into the zone, and they do. Number 10 touches up, trying to get around Ready. Oh, good anticipation by Tosh. Tosh, 5-hole, pass to himself, and 20 steals it from him. Now Schreiber is going to play it over to Bacco. Bacco can't get to it. Oh, Tosh is trying to feed Dorzik coming through. And now Bacco trying to feed it over, takes a hit. Mayo playing a physical game, and it's working for them because they're getting boys off the puck. And that's going to be an ice. They're going to say no. Schreiber looking to play it. Plays it over to Bacco. Bacco stretch back to Enter. Ricky on a breakaway. Can't find it. On the rebound, Enter dishes it to Cox coming through the slot, and Brody Cox cleans it up and finds the back of the net. Beautiful little dish. All that started with a Ricky Enter breakaway. Beautiful little give and go. Ricky tried to go blocker side, and the goalie slid over, but Ricky gets the rebound, dishes it to Brody. Brody finds the back of the net to give the Scarlets a 2-goal lead. 3.5 minutes into the second period. And just like that, Allman draws a penalty, and the Scarlets are going to go on a power play, and they're going to put number 22 in the box. Brody Cox to Enter to Cox. So Cox and Enter get. No. Brody got the goal. Dorzik on the face-off. I got to put 22 in the box. All right. And now Schmidt out to Tosh. Tosh over to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for an angle. Can't find one. Throws it down low for Cox. Brody trying to get it turned. Can't. And Grady has to go down low, and that puck is going to be cleared all the way down to the other end. Tosh with it. Tosh with space to skate into the zone. Puts the brakes on. Skates it to the center. Looking for an angle. Nothing there. Schmidt with a ripper. One-timer is thrown to the corner by the goalie. Tosh with it. Feeds it over to Schmidt. Schmidt Got space. He's going to skate it into the zone. Schmidt gets around one. Poked away by another one. Out to the point. Dorzik. Bockel through traffic. Stick save up into the netting. And out there with 1 minute left on the power play, it's going to be Keach, Allman, Enter, Schmidt, and Reddy. Keach on the faceoff. I'd like to see that come back to Schmidt for a ripper. And no such luck. So Grady will go back for it and pick it up. Schmidt. Stretch pass to Enter. Enter gets it into the zone. Number 8 picks it up. 8 out to the point. Allman. Allman's going to skate it. He's got space. Shot. Had the angle. Goalie save. Keach now with it. Keach out to Reddy at the point. Reddy over to Allman. Allman looking for something and deflected up into the netting. Oh, I didn't start my clock. We're at 10:49. Schmidt out to Tosh from the top. Shot didn't get through. Number 11 blocked. Bockel stole it, and the goalie's going to have to cover. We're going to get a line change. We're going to have Dorzik on the dot. He's got Cox, Bockel, Tosh, and Schmidt out there. 10 seconds left on the power play. Dorzik with it. Gets it turned. Feeds it. Up for Dorzik. Over to Tosh. Tosh. Over to Dorzik. Dorzik shot. Save. And Mayo looking to clear. They had 22 coming out of the box, and the Scarlets denied that opportunity. Dorzik gets taken off the puck by 40. Mayo trying to clear, and they do. Tosh gets it, trying to keep it until they check back up. They do. Tosh into the zone. Tosh puts the brakes on. Out to the point for Reddy. Reddy with a shot, and goes up and hits the flags up on the ceiling. So 9:59 left. Where's your mother? Relgi through traffic. Goalie save. All right, Keach, Allman, Enter, Relgi, and Reddy. Allman down low. He's got space. Couldn't get it turned. Enter with it now. Enter trying to get it turned. He's bodied off the puck and tackled. And that'll be an icing call. So we'll take it back into the Mayo zone for a puck drop with 9:39 left, second period. Scarlets up by 2. Take him out. Take him out. There we go. Rochester gets bumped from the circle, trying to go a little early. Matson gets it into the corner. Mayo throws it to the far side. Reddy on a deep pinch. Can't hold. Oh, good hold by Grassman to get it back deep. Mayo now looking for a breakout. Reverses trying to get around Matson. Matson and Grassman doing a good job of disrupting. Grassman steals it. Grassman with it. Out to the point. Reddy couldn't get it. It was just out of his reach. Go faster, Jaden. And a big hit by 25 on the boards for Reddy. And now Adelstead trying to get at it. Brelge gets a piece of it. Mayo brings it in, and Reddy returns the hit. And Schreiber comes way out to play that. And now Madsen to Grassman. Back to Madsen. Madsen looking to clear. Gets it to Adelstead. Adelstead touches it up. That's going to be a nice. 8:42 left. We'll go back into the Scarlet End for a puck drop. Should be that far dot. In the Scarlet End. Dorzik, Tosh, Cox, Bockel, and Schmidt out for the Scarlets. Dorzik on the dot. Dorzik gets it to Tosh. Tosh bodied off the puck. And Dorzik trying to get to it. Gets a stick on it, and Mayo's able to get it in. Tosh gives a hit to number 8, 27 in. Tries to reverse. 34 with it out at the point. Shot deflected by Dorzik. And now Schmidt trying to get it. Save made Schreiber. Here comes Bockel. He's got Cox with him on the blue line. Into the zone. Gets it to Brody. Brody tried to backhand it. Comes out to the point for Tosh. Tosh. Shot doesn't make it through. And now Cox picks it up down low. Out to the point for Tosh. Tosh tried to feed it to Schmidt. Couldn't get it through. Tosh down low. Gets around number 8. Feeds it right to Cox in the slot. 34 is there. That's going to be a trip on Cox. And Scarlets will go on the penalty kill with 7:45. We'll put Brody in the box on a tripping call, which is a lame call, given the other extracurriculars we've seen. They're going to pick Brody to go in the box for a 2-minute sit, and we'll go on the penalty kill. Out on the kill is going to be Keach, Allman, Rewitzer, and Reddy. And cleared out to neutral ice. Allman disrupting. Pushes them all the way back behind their net. Allman trying to disrupt. Forcing Rochester to make some passes off the mark. We get an icing call, so we'll take it back into the Mayo end. Each will take the draw. He's got Bockel, Allman, and Schmidt with him. Onto the boards. Bockel with it. Bockel's going to take it back to neutral ice. Going to skate it. Then he's going to throw it for Allman. Allman deflects into the Mayo zone. Mayo picks it up. They're going to throw it into the zone. Schreiber's going to grab it. He's going to throw it along the boards. Up into the netting. Unfortunate. So we'll get a draw on the far dot. Schreiber was trying to get it all the way down to the Spartan end, but no such luck. So out comes Dorzik and Tosh to help with the kill. Minute 27 left on the Cox penalty. Dorzik gets into the corner. Schmidt picks it up. Schmidt trying to skate it out. He's got space. He's going to skate it into neutral ice. Going to skate it in and takes a shot deflected by number 29. And now Schmidt is just going to tie it up in the corner. Mayo's going to have to dig it out, and they do. And Schmidt ties it back up. Now Dorzik trying to get to it. Dorzik still battling. Dorzik still trying to get it. Dorzik still, good job, Keaton. Disrupting significantly. Well done, Keaton. He's got three Mayo players there. And Keaton's got them all tied up, all by himself. Everyone's just kind of standing and watching. Puck finally comes loose. Mayo on a stretch pass. Reddy there. Reddy, nice poke. And Mayo in, another poke by Tosh. Oh my gosh. Reddy just about killed the referee. And Allman got a piece of it. Rewitzer takes a big hit, no call. Allman skates it into the slot, shot right to the belly of the goalie. Allman with a good opportunity there. Short-handed, doing a good job on this kill. Keach on the draw. Allman, Rewitzer, and Ready out on the ice with Keach. Number 8 with it. Allman trying to get in front of it. Ooh, referee in the way. Allman couldn't find this puck, and Mayo's able to clear. Neutral ice. Ready picks it up, throws it off the boards for Allman to Keach. Keach trying to get turned, feeds it, tried to feed it back to Ready. And penalty is over. Back to full strength. Number 8 for Rochester with it, trying to skate it through the zone. Allman intercepts the pass. 8's going to try again. And into the neutral ice. Ready gives a big hit. And Rewitzer with it. Rewitzer off the glass, finds Allman at neutral ice. Allman gets turned, leaves it for Enter. Enter with a shot. Puck is between the pads. And all sorts of extracurriculars after the play. Allman taking offense. Number 8 taking offense, or is that number 9? There's lots of talk going on. Keach giving lots of words to number 20, who is one of the captains for the Spartans. And we'll get a draw in the Spartan end. Madsen on the face-off. Madsen gets it into the corner. Now Hattlestead with it. Hattlestead down low. There's a stick on the ice. Can't tell whose it is. Oh, it's a Rochester player, number 28, without a stick. Trying to disrupt Madsen and doing a pretty good job without his stick. Mayo's able to clear. Schmidt picks it up in neutral ice. Schmidt's going to take it back and wait for traffic to clear. And Schmidt takes a man down. They're going to call Schmidt, so Grady will go for 2 here on a delayed penalty. Grassman. And then Hattlestead gets it. So we'll put Grady in the box for 2 minutes. So we'll get another penalty kill with 4:31 to go, second period. Out on the kill, it's going to be Keach on the draw, Allman, Bockel, and Rewitzer. Mayo sets up their power play. Blocked by Bockel, hit him right in the shin. And 3 fantastic saves by Schreiber to keep that puck out of the net. Nice pad save by Schreiber. Another pad save by Schreiber. Another save, a diving save, block. And a clear by Keach. Holy bucket. Excellent defensive work by this kill unit. Out to the point, number 8, over to the far side. Number 4, shot, doesn't make it through traffic. Keach in the slot, trying to get it loose. Bockel kneeling on the puck. Puck comes out. Number 4 skates it down low. Shot through the slot and wide. Allman through traffic. Hits the stick out of the player's hands and then goes to the bench for a line change. Spartans back in the zone. 50 seconds left on the penalty. Out to the point. Top of the circle. Shot right to Schreiber's belly and then down between his pads for a hold. Brelge gets in a scuffle right in front of the Spartan bench as it looks like they're going to send number 6. Oh, a lot of chirping going on. Grady doing a lot of talking to the Spartan in the penalty box. Looks like it's number 2. So let me put him up there for 2 minutes. And we'll go 4-on-4 for 46 seconds. Then we'll have a little bit of a power play. with 3:17 left. Two minutes for slashing on number 2. And Rochester trying to clear. They do. They get it deep. Ready. Gloves grab. Drops it for himself. That's a trip. No call. Well done. Second effort by Ready to get that puck loose. Now Tosh into the zone. Got Dorzik in the slot. Tosh. Toe drag. Slot shot. Blocker save. Dorzik down low. Dorzik reverse. Dorzik to Tosh. Tosh. Shot deflected. And Rochester picks it up. Dorzik giving chase. All right, Scarlet's back to full strength. Shot blocked by number 19 or 29 in the slot. And now Ready gets it deep. Tosh giving chase. Dorzik. And Schmidt holds. Grady down low. Got Ready up top. Shot through traffic. Looking for a deflection was Keach. Nothing there. Keach leaves it for Dorzik. Dorzik out to the point for Allman. Allman down low. Shot blocked. Trying to get it loose as number 25 gets it all the way down. And Spartans will be able to change. Now, Schmidt with it. Grady's got space to skate. He's in the neutral zone. Into the Scarlet end. The Spartan end. Still with it. It's going to bring it around. Feeds it over. Ullman from the dot. Through a slot. Looking for Bacco. Almost got it through. Enter. Oh, poked away by one of their captains, number 10. Allman's got it. Allman trying to get turned. Number 10 chasing him. Allman's got to do some quick stick work to get loose. And gives it to Schmidt. Schmidt over to Allman. Allman at the dot. Nope, at center ice. Trying to get it through. Spartans back to full strength. Dorzik with it. Dorzik trying to get through. Can't get through. Stolen. Into the zone by number 24. Shriver is going to play it along the boards for Enter. To Rewitzer. Rewitzer to Dorzik. Dorzik poked away. Enter takes a hit. And that's going to be an ice, I think. With 53 seconds left, we're going to take it down into the Scarlet end for a puck drop with 53 seconds left. Second period. Scarlet's up by 2. Out for the Scarlet. Looks like it's going to be Dorzik on the face-off. Cox. Ready. Tosh. And Enter. Nope, sorry, Rewitzer. Rewitzer with it. Rewitzer with a block. Now Dorzik. To Cox. Cox can't get it loose. Dorzik gives a hit. Oh, Rewitzer gives a hit. Ready all the way around for Tosh. Tosh finds Cox in the neutral zone. Brody puts the brakes on, holds, and it comes out to neutral ice. Have to regroup. And that's going to hit Dorzik, and that's going to be offside. So we'll go to neutral ice for a puck drop with 14, we'll call it 15 seconds left. Enter on the face-off. He's got Grassman and Allman with him. Bacco and Schmidt, the deep pair. Bacco goes back for it. Brooks behind the net. Looking for a breakout. Leaves it for Schmidt. Grady takes it the other way. Grady off the glass all the way down. That'll be an ice with 1 second remaining. We'll go to the far dot in the Scarlet end for a puck drop. 1 second left. And they're going to pull their goalie. They'll get a one-man advantage for the puck draw. And Schmidt's going to take it. And Bacco, Grassman, Allman, and Enter. And that is a block formation. And the puck goes straight up, and that'll take it to the end of the second period. Scarlets with a 2-goal lead going into the third period. We're a little chuck-a-puck. And I don't have any pucks, so there's no chance I'm going to win today. So we'll see who becomes victorious on the chuck-a-puck. So we'll take a little breather. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Tomorrow to do it tonight. All right, here come the Scarlets down the stairs and onto the ice. We're getting ready to start the third period. Scarlets with a 2-goal lead going into the third. 17 minutes left in regulation. If you're just tuning in, I'll give you a little rundown of what we got next week. We'll have games. We got games stacked on Monday and Tuesday. So big crosstown rivalry matchups this week. Starting on Monday, JV will skate Monday night. We're going to do a doubleheader on Monday and on Tuesday. JV boys and girls will skate on Monday. So we'll start with the JV girls at 5:30 on Monday. We'll broadcast that game, and then immediately following the girls game will be the boys game. They'll skate at 7:15. So we'll broadcast both of those, West versus East, 5:30 girls, 7:15 boys. And then on Tuesday, we'll do the exact same thing, but it will be the varsity teams that'll play. Girls will skate first. We'll broadcast that game starting at 5:30, followed by the boys, West versus East at 7:15. So that's our Monday, Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we travel to Rochester Century. So we got Mayo today. We'll have Century on Thursday in Rochester. I'm going to do my best to broadcast that one as Mayo is here broadcasting their feed. Should indicate that should allow me to broadcast down in Rochester. That hasn't been the case in the past, but we're going to do our best to make that happen. Dorzik on the faceoff gets it back to Schmidt. Schmidt takes the hit, but gets it deep. Tosh finds it behind the net. Cox holds. Cox down low. Still with it. Skates it around. Out to the point for Schmidt. Schmidt with a shot through traffic to the goalie's belly, and he's just going to hold that one. Dorzik on the puck. Face off. He's got Cox and Tosh with him. Bockel and Schmidt on D. And he's going to bump Rochester out. Nope. Going to make the boys back up out of the circle. Puck gets dropped. Dorzik gets it to the corner. Rochester steals, and the goalie just jumps out of the crease onto the puck. We'll try it on the near dot. Mayo gets it. Schmidt tries to get to it. Number 10 gets it by him. Going back into the Mayo zone. Mayo back to neutral ice. Offside. Tosh backs it up. Tries to get it to Cox. Goes off the boards. Brody fights off a hit. Beats it. And it's to Dorzik. Dorzik standing in the slot. One-timer. Finds the back of the net to make it 3-0. Beautiful little dish from Brody to Keaton. And Keaton finds the back of the net. Well, Enter trying to find it off the face off. Brody Cox with a single assist. And Keaton Dorzik with the goal, second one of the night. I guess it's not really night, but you know, I'm so used to it being night, that's what I'm going to call it. Mayo trying to get it out. Enter, steals it, trying to get it loose. Goes behind Keach on a poke check. And Mayo's able to get it back in the zone. Driver. To Brelji to Keach. Keach couldn't find it, and Mayo gets possession in neutral ice. Nice little poke check. And no trip on that. Could have been, should have been. No call. Schmidt battling for it. 5 battling for it. Matson battling for it. And Mayo gets it. Number 8. Hattlestead steals it, throws it into the Mayo zone. Mayo's number 4. And deflected by Hattlestead up into the locker area. And so we'll get a puck drop in the Spartan end. Now Matson on the faceoff. He's got Hattlestead and Grassman with him. Bockel and Schmidt, the D pair. Schmidt with a nice pinch. Grassman with a shot. Goalie save. Schmidt picks up the rebound. Another shot. Save. Hattlestead could not get his stick loose as Rochester had his stick between his legs. Grassman picks it up, steals it from the dot to Hattlestead. Hattlestead shot, pad save. Hattlestead, the rebound. Down low, bodied off the puck. 8 picks it up, wraps it around the boards. Schmidt with a grab, feeds it down. Grassman with a shot. He goes for a line change. Matson and Hattlestead still out there. Hattlestead gets it down low. Matson trying to get to it. Can't get there. Cox with a big hit on 34. Rewitzer picks it up. He comes in offside. I don't think Blake saw where Brody was, but they come in offside. So we'll back that up. Into neutral ice on the far dot. And we'll have Dorzik on the face-off with Tosh and Cox on the wings with Rewitzer and Reddy. He's going to bump number 20 out of the circle. 25 will come in for the draw. Dorzik wins it. Back to Reddy. Reddy throws it in. Tosh on the forecheck. Tosh trying to tie his man up. Mayo gets it, dishes it out to neutral ice. 29. Shot, glove grab, Schreiber. So fresh legs out. Looks like Enter's going to take the draw. He's got Allman and Keach with him. The pair of Reddy and Rewitzer. Allman grabs it, gets it to neutral ice. Allman and Keach coming in. Keach in the slot. Allman feeds it. Oh, poked away by number 2 in the slot. Rewitzer loses an edge, but still gets it into neutral ice. Enter to Allman. Allman into the zone. He's got Keach. Allman from the dot tried to feed it over to Enter and poked away and cleared all the way down for an ice. And we'll take that back into the Scarlet end for a puck drop. Out comes Schmidt and Bockel, Grassman, Madsen, and Hattlestead will come out. Madsen with the draw. Gets to the corner. Grassman down low. Grassman behind the net. Circles through to the slot. Hattlestead tried to get a stick on it and couldn't. Schmidt from the point with a shot off the glass. Now Grassman down low with it. Grassman taken down from behind. No call. And Hattlestead tried to get to it and couldn't. No, that was Grassman. Sorry. Now Schmidt with it. Schmidt reverses. Looking for an outlet. Can't find one. Matson grabs it. Gets it around number 9. Nicely. Number 9 still giving chase. Matson's still with it. Poke checked away by 10. Hattlestead pokes it away. Oh, number 40. Sorry. Number 40. Now Hattlestead putting pressure on number 8. Dorzik comes in. Dorzik. And it goes off of 9. Hattlestead gives him a tap on the way by. 9 in the zone. Shot blocked by Bockel. Dorzik behind the net. Dorzik trying to get it through. Gets around number one. Can't get around the second one. And Mayo throws it back in. That should be an icing, and it is. We'll take it back into the Spartan end. Dorzik, Cox, Tosh. Ready and Brelgy. Dorzik. Mayo wins the draw. They've got it down low, looking to break out. 40 with it in the far boards. Dorzik there. Cox tried to get on it. Couldn't. Has to wait. Throws it in the far corner. Dorzik going after it. Battling for it. Still battling for it. Can't get it. Number 3 trying to get through, and Cox lit him up. Bad save. Rebound comes out. Cox couldn't get a shot off. Puck goes to the corner. Dorzik trying to feed it over to Tosh. Dorzik to Reddy. Reddy back down to Dorzik. Heaton to Jacoby. Save. Brody was there. Goalie denied. Reddy with a pinch. Tosh drops back to cover. Dorzik down low. Dorzik trying to get it loose. It's loose. Reddy with a deep pinch. Gets it loose. And that's going to be not ice because it's right on the net. And a stretch pass to Reddy. Reddy and number 2 battle for it. Reddy's got to get on side. He does. Sorry, got to turn the camera. Mayo looking for a breakout. Mayo's number 10 through the neutral zone. Loses it. Bockel pokes it away. And then Keach comes in and pokes it away. Keach battling for it. Reddy. Not Reddy. Reddy's not out there. Bockel with it. Bockel trying to get it turned. 25 on a forecheck. Steals it. Slides it over. Trying to get it through to the slot. Schmidt throws it to the far side. Mayo takes it back. Almost hits the ref again. And ref's got to get out of the way. And that puck, he's gonna hold. Not sure why he held. The referee was giving him every opportunity to let go of the puck. Keach goes in and exchanges words. Allman in there to pull Keach away from the fray. Matson on the faceoff. He's got Grassman and Hattlestead with him. Goes around the boards. Hattlestead trying to get to it. Mayo there. Mayo coming out. Number 9 trying to get around Bockel. Schmidt intercepts the pass. Along the boards for Grassman. Grassman to Schmidt. Schmidt trying to get turned. Going to take a hit on the boards. Hattlestead there to help out. Nice poke check by Grassman. Gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt stood up by number 2. Mayo back with it, looking for a breakout pass. Hits number 9. Number 9 trying to get turned. Schmidt denies. Grassman picks it up into the zone. And Grassman upended into the bench. He skates away, big smile on his face as he was saying hello to the coach, up close and personal, and the backup goalie. 9:28 is where we're at. I forgot to get my clock going, so we'll see if we can get that fixed here momentarily. And I missed the goal. Gosh darn it, I missed it. Looks like it's going to be Brody Cox. Maybe with the assist by Tosh and Dorzik. We'll see what they say. I completely missed it. Hopefully I had the camera turned so you guys saw it, but I did not. Makes it 4-0 with 9:19 left. See what they announce. Dorzik on the draw. He's got Tosh and Cox with him. Dorzik trying to get through. Tosh.
Number 17, Britain. With the single assist, number 24, then Nick Cody Thomas. At 7:41.
All right, so Jacoby gets the assist to the Brody Cox goal. Lone assist for Jacoby. Fireball. Ricky on the draw. He's got Allman and Keach with him. Bockel and Schmidt, the D pair. And that puck goes all the way up into the stands. And thrown back on the ice by a fan. Of course, I forgot to stop my clock, so we'll reset that at 8:41. Keach, no, Enter taking the draw with Allman and Keach, Bockel and Schmidt. Enter down low, trying to get it loose. Allman in to try to help. Rochester comes out with it. Number 2 circles back. Allman giving chase. And Ricky is just tackled. And Mayo, so 2-on-1. Allman hustled back to try to break it up. Blocker saves Schreiber. Bockel coming the other way. Bockel picks it up. Bockel through neutral ice. Number 2 tried to turn him sideways. Oh, and feeds it through, couldn't find Enter. And Mayo gets it out to neutral ice where Schmidt's going to pick it up. Schmidt dishes it back to Bockel. Brooks with it. Brooks trying to get breakout pass, stand on the pass. 5 is able to get to it. 9 gets turned. 9 had a good look, and Bockel on a back check. All right, that's going to be Madsen lost his helmet. And a hooking call. I don't know if they're going to call hooking on Madsen, but Joey lost his helmet. And I'm not sure who they're sending. They're going to send Bockel on a hook. They're not sending anybody for Mayo. So 7:44. Bockel's going to go in for 2 minutes on a hooking call. So we'll put Brooks up on the board, and the Scarlets will go on the penalty kill with 7:44 left. Dorzik on the draw, gets it to the boards. Mayo setting up their power play. And Posh got to it. Got it to neutral ice, and now the Spartans trying to regroup. And some good poke checking by Enter. Nope, sorry, that's Rewitzer. Posh loses an edge, goes down, but pops back up. Now he's battling with number 20 for the puck. Mayo throws it to the far side. Dorzik giving chase. Tosh there too. Mayo into neutral ice. Number 8 brings it in. Throws it down low. Reddy gives a hit. Puck goes all the way out. Now Tosh battling to try to get to it. Number 21 with it. Back to neutral ice. Rewitzer with it off the boards, down deep again. Down to a minute on the kill for the Scarlets. Mayo. Now Allman giving chase. And now Schmidt gets it. Allman trying to get to it. Allman battling for it. Allman still battling. Trying to get it loose. Mayo gets it down in the corner. And that's going to go all the way around. Relgi out there now. Relgi trying to poke it away. That shot goes wide and around the boards. Down low. Guy looking for a pass in the slot and goes out to neutral ice. Number 4 with it. He's going to skate it in. Got Schmidt. Grady pokes it away. Keach just blasts it down to the goalie. Goalie's going to hold. 8 seconds left on the penalty. Allman trying to get in front of things. Forces a Mayo pass. Bockel comes out. Cox on the ice. Shot doesn't make it through. Another shot doesn't make it through. Rewitzer doing a good job of interrupting. Number 2 can't hold at the point and goes out to neutral ice. Tosh trying to get in front of it. 2 back with it. 2 into the zone. Poke checked away by Rewitzer. Tosh gets it to Cox. Brody's got one to beat. Got Dorzik in the slot. Oh, good block. Oh, puck. Could not find it. Was Dorzik. Dorzik picks it up. He's along the boards. Throws it down low for Cox. Cox turns away from a hit. Cox down for Barrett. Barrett out to the point. Rewitzer from the top of the circle. Glove grab and a hold for a puck draw in the Spartan end. Coming out for the Scarlets, it's going to be Madsen at the circle with Grassman and Barrett, with Bockel and Schmidt on D. Out to the point and out into the Scarlet end. Driver leaves it for Schmidt. Schmidt to Barrett. Barrett trying to feed it over to Schmidt, coming through, and no such luck. Mayo holding. Mayo still with it. Number 9 trying to get it loose. Grassman trying to get it into the neutral ice, and Mayo says no. Shot deflected, and I'm not sure what happened there. The net came off, looks like, and so they'll reset the net, and we'll get a face off on the far dot in the Scarlet end. 4:24 left. Scarlets with a 4-goal lead. Enter on the face-off. Gets it to Schmidt. Touched up, and that's going to be an icing call. And we'll take it back in to the Scarlet end on the near dot. Enter on the draw. Keach and Ullman on the wings. Schmidt and Bockel on D. Enter gets it to the boards. Bockel throws it for Ullman. Ullman looking for a clear, gets it to Keach. And Keach comes in backwards into the zone. Keach exchanging words with the bench. You know what would be fun is if we could mic up some of these boys. I don't know if we'd want to mic up Keach. I'd be afraid what we'd hear, but it would be fun to mic some of these boys up during a game. Of course, I didn't stop my clock. So we're at 4:02. And Mayo throws it deep. 10 gets it in the corner. Trying to get turned. Ref's in the way. Keach gets it. And Bockel gets the deflection. Enter and Ullman coming offside as it poke checked away. So we'll go to neutral ice right in front of us. 3:48. Out for the Scarlets could be Dorzik, Tosh, and Cox, along with Reddy and Relgi. And shot, glove grab, Schreiber. Philly Square. I'll give you a little, oh gosh, I've had that mic on this whole time. Sorry, folks, you're probably getting feedback. That's my bad. I didn't see that mic was on. Dorzik through traffic. And puck's still loose. Dorzik hit from behind. Puck's loose. Cox picks it up. Out to the point for Brelgi. Brelgi trying to find Cox, a little too hot on the pass. But recovery. Dorzik back to Cox. Cox with the puck down in the corner. Brody trying to get it into the slot. Tosh standing there. Dorzik to Tosh. Tosh with it. Tosh from the dot. Down low for Dorzik. Dorzik with a little backhanded wrister right over the goalie into the net to make it 5-0. Scarlets with another goal with 3:01 left. No idea what shots on goal are, but we'll get that at the end of the game. That's it on the draw. Hattlestead and Grassman with him. Nope, sorry, Starkey. Eaton Dorzik with the hat trick. Jacoby Tosh with the assist. Madsen and Starkey battling for it. Hattlestead with a shot that goes wide to the right. Schmidt from the point throws it down low for Madsen. Madsen having a hard time getting to it. Upended by 40. Puck is loose in the crease. Starkey can't find it. Number 9 skating it through neutral ice, trying to get around Bockel. Brooks says no. And Bockel throws it over, but not out of the zone, and Rochester's able to hold. Hattlestead down low with it. Dane trying to get it turned, leaves it for Grady. Schmidt lets it go by, and Bockel's going to pick it up. Bockel hits Rochester's 28 in the neutral ice, and that puck is sent all the way down deep in the scarlet end, where Schmidt's going to pick it up. Grady around 2 through neutral ice into the zone. Down low, looking for somebody in the slot. He's got Zimmerman in the slot. And Schmidt takes the shot, gobbled up by the goalie with 1:41 left. Each taking the drive. He's got Zimmerman and Allman with him. Reddy and Rewitzer. Each with a good look. Allman standing in the crease. Always a dangerous place to stand. And now Zimmerman taking the draw. Puck goes to the boards. Rewitzer tried to kick it down low and missed it. Allows Rochester to come out. And Zimmerman with a great back check. And he's flying everywhere. Oh, and Rochester finds the back of the net. Puck came out. And of course, I didn't have the camera turned, so you guys didn't see that. But Schreiber came out into the slot to poke the puck away. And he does, but he pokes it to the high slot. And as he's trying to get back into the crease, Rochester comes in and finds the back of the net. With 1:26 left, Schreiber is denied the shutout, unfortunately. Now, enter Adelstead. Bockel throws it on net. Goalie's going to glove and grab. Mayo. Lozano with the goal, number 28 for Mayo. Bockel holds. Bockel looking for an angle. Feeds it over to Schmidt. Schmidt's shot goes wide to the left and around the glass. Goalie lost his stick. Mayo coming into the zone. Barrett stands him up. Schmidt with it. Goes right to the crease. Mayo has to recover. 30 seconds left. And that should be an icing. And it will be. So we'll take it back into the Spartan end for a face-off. Should be in the far dot with 28 seconds left. Tosh on the face-off. Got Dorzik and Cox with him. The pair of Reddy and Relgi. Dorzik feeds it to Tosh. Tosh throws it to the near boards for Cox. Brody trying to get on it. Reddy tied up with Dorzik, taking off the puck. Rochester into the zone. Relgi throws it to neutral ice. Dorzik gets it into the zone. And that'll take us to the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Scarlets with a 5-1 win over the Spartans of Rochester, Mayo. To conclude today's hockey, JV skate to a 4-0 loss, but the varsity comes out with a 5-1 win. Scarlets will rest up tomorrow, and JV will skate again. So 22-34 with the shots on goal. Spartans with a little bit more shots on net in that third period. But that will conclude today's. That will conclude our broadcast for today. JV boys will skate and girls will skate on Monday. Varsity boys and girls will skate on Tuesday. We'll be broadcasting all 4 games. So if you like hockey and you want to tune in, just like and subscribe the YouTube channel, and we'll be live starting at 5:30 on Monday, followed by 7:15 on Monday, and then again on Tuesday. Girls skate first at 5:30, followed by the boys at 7:15. We'll see you guys then. All right, well, we're going to end this broadcast. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Until Monday, stay fit.